All right, welcome back to the Robby Gordon season mode. We have a 248-point advantage right now above second place Matt Kenseth. And Matt didn't have a very good showing at Daytona. He finished down 26, so now that's actually brought MTJ up into the fight for second. 9 points a gap between those two, but we are destroying the field. 17 wins in 18 races. Going after Richard Petty's win records. And the chase grid's pretty much stabilized for the most part, but the battle for the last couple chase spots is starting to heat up. Daytona, especially with both Carl Edwards and Travis Pastrana making their way back into the top 10. But Jeff Gordon dropping his way out. From there, David Reagan, the only other winner this season, he's down 30th in points. So his win does not get him into one of the wild card spots yet. If he can somehow pull off a complete miracle and get up into the top 20, then he could use it. And NASCAR is still very solidly Joe Nemechek. So, today's episode brings us to Loudon, which is, believe it or not, one of the most balanced racetracks in this game. It's a half-decent challenge from all the experience I've got with it. There is some quirks, some NASCAR the game crap going on with the way you drive this track, because New Hampshire's always hard to pass at. I'll talk about once we get into the race, the weirdness of how you have to pass in this game, and just the way the AIs drive is just totally weird, but either way, it's one of the best challenging tracks in the game, so I think it should produce a much better race than Daytona was. That race sucked.
Before you begin qualifying, let's be sure the car is set up how you want it. Now head out and run a few laps.
I'm not going to use any custom setups for this. Just going to use the default stuff. I'm comfortable with it, and I think it's pretty solid.
The further up the field you are, the less cars you have to pass during the race. So go earn yourself a good spot in the pack.
All right, so here we are, Loudon, New Hampshire. One of my favorite tracks, actually. Even though it doesn't quite fit into the whole Charlotte Darlington Auto Club style, big speed tracks that I typically say I like. What I enjoy about Loudon is it's a lot like IRP, but just with much, much longer straightaways. The problem with this game, though, is the inside line is actually inverse banking, which that's not what it's like in reality. It's just a lower bank than the second lane. But in this game, it's actually tilted the wrong way, and really, really upsets the car. Yeah, this car is free. It's turning good, but it's very free. Oh, it ain't turning now because I drove it in too deep. Probably got on the gas late. But that's the one lap that's going to be worth anything. 25th. Ooh, I've got a race on my hands. Okay, I didn't pick up hardly anything through 1 and 2. I mean, I picked up a little bit. I know I can do better here. There we go. Picked it up a little sooner. Got that launch off. Gonna drive it down. And 23rd. All right, we got past some cars. I can tell you that. We got past quite a few.
It's not too bad. You got a lot to do on race day, but I got faith in you, buddy.
Yeah, we got a bit of a mountain to climb. Travis really out-qualified me this time. Dale Jr. on pole, though. That don't feel right for Loudon. You got Biffle up here, but how about Stenhouse up in 6th? He needs to start doing really good really fast to get up in the chase grid where the rest of his Roush-Keteers are. Matt Kenseth in 10th, but MTJ at one of his home tracks, 3rd. That's going to be putting pressure on Matt for that second-place spot.
Give it everything you've got out there, and you could end the day in victory lane. Good luck, buddy.
Hi, everyone. Mike Joy and Darrell Waltrip welcoming you to Loudon, New Hampshire for the Lennox Industrial Tools 301.
Mike, this is a 1-mile racetrack. It's got a very narrow groove. It's hard to pass. You know how you pass here, Mike? A little bump and run.
When Bob Bear bought this place, it was a sleepy little .6 road course, an 8-mile oval and drag strip. And he's turned it into a super speedway that all New England is proud of, and over 90,000 come every race to pack this place and watch NASCAR's best. Who will be best on the Magic Mile today?
I can tell you I'm going to be looking for some magic on the start of this thing, because it's going to get wild being this far back. Because this field don't know that this track is narrow.
Let's go racing in the Granite State, boys and girls. It's going to be a long race today. We got plenty of racing
Okay,
to do.
here we go.
You can do it.
Everybody watch out. I was taking everything that they'd give me there, and I had to merge back in.
One up top.
Okay, gonna try the same thing here.
Nice pass. 4 wide.
Wow.
It's too fast, man. Check out. Check out.
We didn't wreck. We did not wreck. I am going 5 wide at Loudon. Don't question
Inside. Just look.
my motives. Somebody's wrecking.
Move right there, man.
It's me.
We're okay. We're on the high side.
It wasn't me. Nobody wrecked. However, I'm getting a caution. Everybody can suck it.
Yellow. Caution's out.
That ain't going without a yellow. As you can clearly see, that was not intentional at all. Just a little bit of wheel spin back on acceleration. Absolutely nothing mischievous. I know this is dumb, but I'm not pitting, because I knew I could cycle in front of a couple dummies, like Jeff Gordon, who pitted for some ungodly reason.
One up top. High side.
Oh, yeah.
Really good right here. One outside.
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to downshift here.
Clear left.
It's just the car bogs down so much when you take those, like, diamonded corner entries that you really want to grab third.
3 wide. 3 wide. You're in the middle.
Okay. All right. All right, yeah.
Come on.
Whatever, man. Man, this thing still feels about as loose as it did in qualifying. I really don't know why. Jeff. Warn a man.
Working the top.
There you go. You deserve everything you get.
Caution is out.
But let's keep an eye on this.
Oh, Robby
Contact!
got into the back of Jeff Gordon.
Caution is out.
Or you know what? This time I am going to pit.
Cleaning it up.
I think it'd be fair
Cruise on the
to
wall.
decide to pit now. Because for some reason this thing just got way, way looser. Probably because I wrecked it really big. Dale Jr. just driving right through us. Pole sitter, by the way, pitted. Fair warning to the field. Watch out these next couple restarts. And this race has already turned into a Michigan-style race where we're probably going to wreck the whole first half. I'm going to have to barrel through this field somehow. It ain't going to be pretty.
Okay, let's go. We gotta step it up. Car tucked in behind you. Go to the high side.
Oh, yeah, that's the first instance
Inside.
of how not pretty this is going to be.
Come on, man. Keep that momentum.
Kurt!
Keep that momentum.
You gotta stay out of the way, man.
He's coming on the inside.
Kurt, what'd I tell you
Clear it out low.
about stay out of the way? There you go. Carl, absolutely drunk.
3 wide. 2 outside.
Here we go. I'm getting in there.
Car outside.
I don't care how many wide we are.
Come on,
Who
buddy.
just dumped me?
Caution's out. Back her down.
Was that Carl? You're going to get it. Who was it? Yep. Yeah, it was Carl. I know you might drive for Roush, but that ain't going to go over well. Not pitting. I'm up to 31st, actually, which is not terrible. Matt Kenseth back here with me. It means there's something good, I guess, about this strategy. I'm getting in there.
That's it, dude.
I'm
Every
getting
position
in there.
is 4 points.
I no longer care.
We got this, buddy. Clear left side.
I'm going to get in there again. You
3
watch me.
wide, 2 outside.
I got in.
Stay down.
I'm 4 wide, but I'm getting in there. I'm making stuff happen.
That's it. Come around.
Getting in there.
Okay, let's go find your next victim.
Getting in there.
3 seconds.
David Rudeman wrecking. Everybody wrecking, actually, but they didn't fully do it. Marcos is the leader. I just now realized that.
At your door. Up top at your door.
4 wide again. Oh, God, this thing likes to step out
1 back. Coming high.
when you catch that negative camber.
High side.
4 wide with Danica up the middle. At Loudon. What?
Car up top. 1
Where are they going?
Right's all clear, bud.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Way
on
up the outside. God, just weeble.
Okay,
and wobble.
Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
All right, I want to not...
High.
Scott Speed just, like, dumped Eric Almirola there. That was amazing. All right, we got to pull off another good move. There it is.
3 wide, too high.
There was the
Leader's
good
4
move.
seconds in front.
And Travis, I think, just shoved Mark Martin right out of the way. David, what are you doing up here?
Still outside. Go to the low side.
Oh, man. That was not a smart move that I just made.
Car outside.
Slide job.
Right side's clear.
Literal slide job.
Here, he's coming up fast.
Most slide jobs in asphalt racing are not done in a state of yaw, so I'm the only one in the field who's actually pulling off like legitimate slide jobs. Is that Regan Smith in second? Walt.
You got this. Nice work, man.
Man, this is a gigantic stack up.
Clear on the left.
3 wide, whatever.
High. 3 wide, too high.
3 wide again. Whoa. There they go. There they really go.
Yep, caution's out. Roll out of the
Oh, big one. Big one in Loudon. Game's even struggling to comprehend what just happened. All right, so you can see everyone wrecked all at once. But then this giant pileup, it just kept going. I think it's safe to say we damaged probably about 30 cars doing that.
Clean up truck. I'm on
Hitting.
duty.
Whoa, Tony Stewart, what are you doing? What, is he dead? What's wrong with Tony?
Okay, buddy. We're ready for you.
Man, Daytona didn't give me much to work with, but this race is delivering.
Okay, boys, here we go.
I'm the only one on pit road. People tried to pit. I know that for a fact that people tried to do it, but I think Tony Stewart distracted them so much to where they just couldn't. Yeah, there's only 42 cars in the race now, so I guess Tony really did wreck out in that. Once again, my fault for destroying Tony. Penske front row, Logano and BK, and I'm restarting 25th. So, oh God, Joe Nemechek 18th.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Great teamwork. Okay,
Oh geez, it's happening.
Stay focused. We can do this.
This game, I swear to God, gives me so much to work with.
The leader is 6 seconds ahead.
The leader's 6 seconds ahead. What?
Coming low.
Watch out, everybody. Tony Stewart setting 3 and 4. Here we go. Everybody try to make it. Watch out.
Clear right side.
He's just going to stay up there. What are you doing, Tony? He's still there. Everybody watch out. Everybody stay clear of Tony. Oh,
High side's clear.
they're screwing it.
Keep rolling.
That was actually my fastest lap somehow. Got to get in there.
Got one working the top. Clear up top.
Walt,
We're on your rear.
I want the inside. I do not want to be forced into Tony.
Clear left.
But I'll force somebody else into Tony.
Right's all clear.
Oh, man, that's a game of inches up there. I swear.
40 to go. Keep it going.
When are we going to get the caution for Stewart?
At your door up top.
What is happening?
Clear. The leader is 4 seconds in front. Right side's clear.
Oh, they hit him.
Car approaching your rear.
They got him.
Nice pass, man. Keep working.
Up.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Yep. Wasn't quite sure what to do there. All right, let's just park it. I think David Reagan climbed on top of me. I was going a little bit too fast to change my direction. I got a pit now. That got really stupid. And you know what? We're actually borderline of making it to the end on gas, actually. Because he can make it about 35 laps. I'm hoping Tony isn't there this time, is he? No, he is not. Good. Good. That finally killed him. And by the way, he's still running. I don't know what's happening at any point in time anymore, I swear. This game has legitimate sanity effects in it. Okay, Tony Stewart is back in the race. You saw in that one pit cycle, he was listed as just not being in the race. He wasn't even on this list. He's back to being 43rd. Tony Stewart went from not in the race to back in it, which I didn't even know was possible in this game. I'm restarting 42nd, but Josh Wise is the leader. How do you put this race into words so far? I can't think of the right description. And Tony Stewart's about to pass me. Of course. He's 4 laps down, but how is he in this race? Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to go anywhere from the top, am I? Except for get around, Almirola, but here we go. Here we go. There it is. 5 wide. Whatever. We made it. Nobody died this time. At least they didn't. Soon. That's the best way I can put it. Whoa, Newman. Get out of the way. 35 laps of fuel estimated. Slide job. Martin, that ain't gonna fly, buddy. There you go. He bumped me, and I made him find the wall. Whoa, loose. Whoa, loose. I do not know what happened to the car in that corner. Jeff Gordon is all the way down there. Martin?
Doing great, man.
Martin found the wall and still passed me.
Clear high.
That ain't gonna fly, buddy. That is not gonna fly.
Leader 6 seconds ahead.
That right there ain't gonna fly either.
Car inside you. Clear low.
I don't know how much I have to do to wreck you, but you're gonna have to figure it out. There it is. Thank God. And I don't think I wrecked him hard enough. At least Tony got him. All right, so here, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to pit, then I'm not going to pit again. That's the strategy. And because I don't intend on pitting again, kind of the preferred strategy at this point, as Dale Jr. phases through me, is to have no cautions. And the front row is Marcos and Casey Kane. I'm going to restart all the way down to 40th. MTJ took right sides only to restart 42nd. That is just crazy. Matt Kenseth back here with me. And so is Truex. That's the top 3 in points. First, second, third. Outside the top 40. I have no good explanation for that. Gonna have to take the far outside on that one. Martin! Martin! What are you doing?
The leader is 4 seconds in front. Clear on the left.
All right, you're gonna get the bumper again, bud. You're gonna have to learn to live with it.
Car at your door.
All right, that time I hope to never see you again. Whoa, Jeff Gordon.
Keep it steady. One up top. Closing up top.
Look at that whole field just check up in front of me. They're going like 4 and 5 wide. They are all stacking up into a log jam.
3 wide, 2 outside. Car outside, at your door.
Wow.
Watch your inside.
Wow, Joe Nemechek found a lane on the bottom.
Check your outside.
I'm going with him. I think he's actually got the right idea.
Go low. Nice.
I'm going lower.
Car in front's heading to the pit. Go it down.
Well, oh, they wrecked. They wrecked. I don't know who wrecked. There's Dave Blaney up in there. Got dumped by Jeff Burton. This time I'm not pitting, and I'm going to restart in 25th. I kind of need the track position at a place like this because, as you can tell, it's really hard to pass.
Move down low. Driver in first, 2 seconds ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and easy. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Made that dive move, and I opened up a whole lane.
Left side's clear. Okay.
I used McMurray as a pick right there on
All clear, bud.
Dale Jr. got to really charge that braking zone.
We're outside you. Still up high.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, boy.
Top, just looking. 3 wide.
Don't know how that kind of worked,
You've been here before, buddy.
because none of us wrecked MTJ.
First is leading by 3 seconds. Car 3 back.
I saw him up in my rearview mirror, and I was thinking he's going to try to dump me again, which would just lead to me dumping him even worse.
Find your next victim.
Slide job.
4 wide.
Slided job right there.
3
Come
wide, 2
on.
outside. Car 1 back. Car
Get up in
outside.
there.
Trying to get to
Somebody
your
just
corner.
walled it.
Clear on the inside. Clear right side.
Whoa.
Got a car behind. Looking really good, buddy. Outside.
Wow, Kyle Busch just shoved his own teammate up the hill.
Left side's clear. Clear up top. Clear left.
Threaded that needle. Joey, get up by the wall. Can't stop.
Car up top. Cover your outside.
Got a long brake pedal.
High side.
Man, this race is just...
Clear right side.
It's kind of everything I wanted it to be. After such a boring one at Daytona...
Heading to the pit.
Wait a minute, car in front's headed to the
Trying to get
pit.
to your corner.
Who and why?
On the left.
State your premise. Do I do 3 wide? Paul Menard's showing me the way.
Coming high.
Wow.
Car outside. At your door. 1 back. Coming
Paul
high.
Menard just passed like 5 cars in 2 corners. That was actually awesome.
Go down low. Car at your door. Up top at your door. Keep digging. 1 outside.
There we go. That's my way of screwing over Carl Edwards for earlier in the
One more
race.
to the top. 3 wide. 2 outside.
It's just put him right in the wall. Oh man. Somebody screwed it up big, I guess. Who was it this time? Jeez, I got a gaggle of cars. That's 4 wide. Jeff Gordon dumps Josh Wise. And David Rudeman hit the pit road wall. Never thought I'd have to think about Jeff Gordon, of all people, dumping Josh Wise. Not pitting, though, obviously. Don't plan on pitting again, unless we get a bunch more cautions and it like becomes the way to win because fresh tires, but I think we're still on the winning strategy.
Car outside.
Oh yeah. That is not
Going to caution.
That is not how you do that. That is not how you do that. We put a lot of cars in that one spot. I'm not kicked to the back. That means I am not pitting. And I'm now on the front row.
Focus. Don't make a move for that start line.
20 to go. And I think we've got the strategy to win. We might not. We'll have to see.
Car in line with you.
I think I actually like the idea of being up on the outside. See, there it is.
You're looking great. Inside.
Yeah, see, the outside line is the way to go on the restarts.
Clear down low. Car 1 back.
Dennis taking over second. So I can tell you with good confidence that we are golden to make it to the finish on gas, and there are people pitting. I don't know if that's going to be the whole field, like, you know, Kentucky and Michigan and those types of places, but a promising sign that we're going to lap some people by dumb pit strategy. And we are subsequently driving away from Dennis, which is encouraging. Hopefully the field doesn't wreck a bunch while, you know, some of those idiots decide to come to pit road. That's really my only concern, because we've seen it happen already with, you know, Gordon and Wise, where a disagreement happens because somebody's pitting, the other one doesn't know that they are. Right rear driving. Yeah, we got 2 more of them in the pits. And we are starting to drive away from Dennis. And as you can tell, I've picked myself a new rival. That'd be Martin Truex Jr. Because I still haven't wrecked him hard enough to where I've found satisfaction from it yet. I've settled into a pretty good pace, to be honest with you. This car is good. It needed clean air as I way overdrive turn 3, but still I rest my case because And also, I almost wreck it off 4, but I still rest my case because I'm faster than Dennis, and that's all that matters. And I'd like to think I used the bumper just enough to make my presence known. And by the way, let's not forget, Loudon in this era, we went to twice a season. So get ready for this race in the chase when I'm knocking everybody out of the way, trying to almost certainly wreck Truex as hard as possible because I've still got something to give to him. Really driving that thing off the right rear now. It's probably making that tire very, very hot. But that's the way I like it. You saw how I drove Sonoma, lighting up the rear tires every single lap. That's the kind of feel I like in a race car.
Second place is way back.
I can tell you with good confidence that I am very afraid of the outside walls at this racetrack because I'm pretty sure that they're reflector walls. So you really don't want to hit them, at least not the wrong way and or the right way, depending on how you see it, and bounce all the way back across the racetrack while spinning. That's the last thing I'd want to do right now, so I'm really making conservative exits. And we had another car pit. That was Casey Mears. Dennis is pitting.
Okay, let's use that clean air.
Warning,
Dig it.
David Reagan second. What a turn of events. I was not expecting this one. Are you telling me this could be David Reagan's breakthrough? This could be the race that puts him back into the wild card spot that he desperately needs to make the chase. If so, that's awesome. And I really hope he's not stupid enough to pit. But by the way, congratulations, Dennis, for pitting this late in the race. You win this week's Genius Award. So far, I can give David Reagan credit. He has not pitted.
5 to go.
Okay, he's doing a really quite awesome job in second spot, and I hope to God he can hold on to that in these last 5 laps. Because that would be absolutely major for him in the points. By the way, I haven't mentioned this yet, but look at Johnson's lap, you know, the fastest lap. That's a sub 30-second lap. I mean, I was proud of myself at Kentucky for putting on a sub 30-second lap, but man, that is impressive. And here we come to the white flag. Race is official.
Victor Lane, this is it. Let's go.
This has been another dumb one, but not quite as dumb as, you know, a race like Kentucky. Not quite as boring as Daytona. Actually, I think this race had some good moments. I'm still really mad at Martin Truex Jr. I'm not going to get over that for a while. But David Reagan is going to get second by about 11 seconds to me as I'm just sliding the rears. Here we go. Loudon win. I'm more excited about second.
All day. Great teamwork. Take your time, buddy. Give us a good burnout.
I ain't screwing up the burnout this time. I sucked way too bad at Daytona not to give the fans what they want at New Hampshire. Here we go.
You're the man.
That's right, I'm coming back with a vengeance. Oh yeah, how you like it? All right, there we go. That's a total Polish victory lap. And I'm going to try to hit this wall down here. Ho ho ho! That was violent. And I got the result I wanted. Didn't get to do it at Daytona. Coming back in style at Loudon. Yes, I know I wrecked. Shut up. That's a win. Another one I kind of didn't deserve, but I also drove pretty hard for it. Dennis was way too stupid, though, for pitting.
What can I say? You're a winner. Keep it up, champ.
All right, this race was just a weird one. We wrecked a bunch in the beginning of the race. David Reagan got second. That's absolutely massive for the points. Tony Stewart died and came back to life. Paul Menard third, but Matt Kenseth still got fifth. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. top 10. That's kind of what he needs to start putting together. Martin Truex Jr. down in 21st. At least me screwing with him cost him a good finish. Travis Pastrana all the way down 26th. Johnson, even though he was the fastest man, it did not get him very far. 22nd place finish. Joe Nemechek 32nd. What happened? He actually did okay on a non-plate track, and Michael McDowell finished last. Tony Stewart still finished ahead of him. That is embarrassing. Anyway, we have a 257-point advantage now above Matt Kenseth. I screwed over Martin Truex Jr. enough to where he couldn't really put more pressure on Matt Kenseth for that second-place spot. Biffle's up to 4th, so he's becoming like really legitimate contention for, Matt Kenseth and Truex and those guys. Dennis lost some spots in the points for his, ultra dumb late race pit stop. Carl Edwards 9th, Travis still 10th, but he's tied with Jeff Gordon. But the difference is Travis gets the tiebreaker right now with the 6 top 10s to 4 that Jeff has, which, by the way, Travis Pastrana has more top 10s than Jeff Gordon. Once you get over that, you realize that it's actually a really intense point battle for the final chase spot. And let's have a look at what second did to David Reagan. It brought him up to 29th. Oh boy, he didn't really go that far, but it's his second top 10. His only top 10s this year are first place at Bristol and his second place at Loudon. That's actually really almost impressive. And Joe Nemechek still dominating last car. So anyway, that does it for this edition of the Robby Gordon season. More entertaining than the last couple ones, I have to say that. Some really dumb stuff happened in this one, and this is the kind of stuff that made me start doing NASCAR The Game 2013 as the game I want to do a playthrough of. This type of insanity, that's what I wanted. You got to embrace chaos. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I've got a Patreon set up as well. Lots more Robby Gordon content coming up soon, and whatever else I come up with, because there's quite a few things I'm working on kind of behind the scenes.